that too. Okay. Pop out chat. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So that's good. Yep. Okay. Profile. There we go. There we go. Boom. Awesome. Did some cleanup of the house. Boom. Whew. Awesome. Did some cleanup of the house. Ooh. There we go. Awesome. Glad to hear things are getting a little better, but man, that's too much rain. That's a lot of rain. There we go. And awesome. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Inspiration Points. Thank you. I'm Craig of Inspiration. Please, feel free to ask me your D&D questions at any time. Today we're going to be taking a look at Obojima, this awesome book from 1985 Games. It's like 300 something pages. Like, they did such a good job. Like, look at that. So I got the PDF of it too. We're gonna take a look at it. It's gonna be super fun. Yo, look at this cat. This cat, like, wizard creature. This is so cool. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at that today. Thank you all for stopping by, saying hello. Let me know if the music's too loud. Let me know if the my voice is too loud, too quiet, or anything. Please let me know at any time. Appreciate it. Just saw your shorts on this. Thought I'd join for a little bit. Hey, thank you so much, Fantasy Nerd. Appreciate you. How are you doing this lovely Saturday? Is it Saturday for you? I don't know. It's different for everybody, you know? Okay, it looks like the stream health is good everywhere. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out. Yeah, let's get started. I got browser. No, not that one. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Yeah, like I said, Obojima, this really cool, like, Zelda, Ghibli, like, 80s thing going on. Hey, cool, bro. What's good? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing today? It's a beautiful Saturday. Yeah, we're taking a look at Obojima, Tales from the Tall Grass. This will be so good. What's good? It's a beautiful day. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out and watching. So yeah, like I said, like I was saying, this is just essentially like Zelda, Ghibli, 80s like technology mashup. I will be back. Yeah, let's go. Dun dun. So one of the things, so like there's like some cool information about the world, and the like themes and tone that they really want you to know about is that magic is in the mundane, like everyday stuff. It's role play heavy. They want you to think about creativity instead of combat. And like evil. It's not really evil, but like forces of nature, and like, what does it say? Most villains are comically ambitious. Hey, Dark Dice, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Woohoo! Also over on Twitch and YouTube also, and TikTok. I'm all over the place today. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hello. I really appreciate you. Woo! So, but there are like evil spirits, evil forces. So, for information on crafting villains for an obojima story, see page 267. What is that? I kind of like actually having both. Page 267. Thinking about antagonists. If the antagonist is a character, do they deserve empathy? The spectrum of antagonists. Consider the outcome. Straightforward, bittersweet, redemption, false redemption, anticlimax, reversal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, a nice little D6 table to figure it out. That's kind of cool. Motivations for antagonistic behavior. Alright, we got some really cool stuff here. Awesome sauce. Thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out. Ooh, #1 fan in the fan club? That's kind of lit. Yahoo! So magically, all my settings for the stream avatars came back with like some update or something. So like that's pretty cool. Big fan of that. And yeah, sweet. Oh, thank you, Autumn, so much for the heart. If you're still watching over on TikTok, just saw it. Thank you. Wish I pulled more information from TikTok for my chat. Thank you. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Because I got like my phone over here, but I also have all the chats like right over here. So thank you all for stopping by. Saharan, yeah, the approach to evil in many of those works is extremely interesting to me, although I like it when good and evil is straightforward. Yeah, I totally feel that. Sometimes it really depends on the, oh my god, I'm not even here. It really depends on the, hey Lucas, what's going on? It really depends on like the situation, because I like to go back and forth. I like to have some things that are like, you can point to and be like, yep, that's evil, I know what to do, I can hit it with my sword, and then also have different things going on that are a little bit more nuanced and stuff like that. And so I think it's good to like bounce back and forth between those and kind of like have both of them in the like mini arcs that are in like the sessions, and then also in the like larger arcs that are in a like campaign or adventure. This is a setting for Dungeons and Dragons. So a setting and adventure book for Dungeons and Dragons called Obojima. It's like super fun. Got this like Ghibli Zelda 80s technology vibe to it. It's super fun. Highly recommend you go check it out. Beep boop boop boop. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Do, do, do. And alright, so we were talking about the themes and the tone of the world. Magic and the mundane, role-playing heavy, combat, creativity over combat. Evil and villainy are a little bit different. Island magic. So there's like new spells and new magic items. Some spells do not exist here. The emission of these spells helps to further immerse your players into the world and the overall experience. There are some new spells that we have created specifically for the world. For a full list of all the spells, both new and removed, see page 179. Yeah, we're definitely going to go take a look at that, for sure. Spirit realm. Okay. Spirits are found all throughout Obojima, and they have lived side by side with people for as long as anyone can remember. The spirit realm in Obojima is a replacement for the ethereal plane and the border ethereal in Dungeons and Dragons. The physical realm is in the material plane. That's cool. Oh, what did it say? It said page 179. Dun, 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 dun. The art is so good, and like the book feels good too. 179. It's like it's nice, and it's like the pages are a good like thickness. It's a well like made book for sure. 179. Okay, so the omitted spells. Astral projection, commune, demiplane, disintegrate, finger of death, legend lore, maze, planar ally, plane shift, power word kill, speak with dead, teleport, teleportation circle, time stop, transport via plants, true resurrection, and wish. And that's kind of cool. I'm not mad at that at all. Those are just different spells that you may or may not need. And there's a bunch of new spells too. Holy cow. I wish there was a list of how many spells there were, because they're all... So I don't want to count them. There's so many. But that's like, this is a hefty book. Because it's... And there's a map too. Like, check that out. Like, there's this map that came with it too. Or I think I got this because I did the Kickstarter. But it's this island. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Spirit portals. Man, the art is just so good. Oh, hey, look at these little guys. Stay hydrated, everybody. Spirited Away would be so much more badass if the protagonist could just casually cast Power Word Kill. Yo, that would be wild. Or even that, like, the antagonist. Like, that would be pretty crazy. There are legendary places in the spirit realm, bustling markets, floating shrines, ghost ships, and megalithic temples. These locations can be anywhere on Obojima, in the most remote mountain regions, or right next to a large village. Because they're invisible to anyone rooted in the physical realm, most Obojimans have no idea that these places exist, even though it may be right under their noses. Hey, Cool Bro is back. What's good? Dun, dun, dun. Alright, spirits. There's like different creature types. There are no other planes of existence, so extraplanar creatures such as Fae, Celestials, and Aberrations instead become spirit. So any spells that would affect that creature type would affect the spirit creature type instead. Yeah, it's information about a world to play Dungeons and Dragons in. Since there are no souls, there are no ghosts. Obojimans use the word ghost to refer to a spirit that never leaves the spirit realm, but occasionally can be sensed on the physical realm. Okay. Many kinds. There's a bunch of different spirits, and the spirits have language also. Yo, this totally reminds me of that. The Dragon Road in Dragon Ball Z, right? When he, I mean, does he go to it? I haven't watched Dragon Ball, so I don't know if he does that. But that totally reminds me of the, yeah, the Dragon Road. That's so cool. There's elder spirits. I've never played Roblox before, no. Demons? This is not a case for fiends. Fiends are just as wicked on Obojima as their standard fantasy counterparts. Fiends embody spirits that are undergone a sinful transformation. Oh no. Spirits transformed in this way are called demons. Oh. When a spirit becomes a demon, they lose their affinity with the spirit realm. Okay. What page is this at? Spirits that have somehow been tainted by the corruption are forced into the demon transformation. Oh. The spirit is painfully transformed in shape and demeanor, which can range from enraged to scared to diabolical, while others might experience desperation or confusion and wish to return to normal. Yo, that's pretty cool. I did that with Strahd, who had a silent power word kill. Summoner dropped dead after his monologue. Hoo-wee! Got that roulette gonna go. Cosmology. Obojima is a two-plane world. All of their planes do not exist in this universe. There are no gods per se, but there are elder spirits and great beasts. Other powerful spirits can become patrons of warlocks, sharing pieces of their own power. They can become an inspiration to a paladin or cleric. There are many spirits worthy of respect and fear. It is the island itself that is honored more than any single spirit. Some Obojimans don't give two hoots about great beasts or the land's will. On the whole, Obojimans are not overly religious and are more interested in a hot bowl of soup and listening to good music in a comfy tavern with some friends. Yo, that's pretty cool. Just an island. Chillin'. Looks good. Damn. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Cool, bro. Alright, the island. How Obojimans live. Life's big questions. Perhaps no other factor shapes the typical Obojiman worldview more than the fact that their entire world is made up of the island. Regarding spirits. Man, that's such a cool way to make players realize the man means business. Oh yeah, Strahd with that power word kill. That's a tough one for sure. What? That's crazy that you can watch YouTube on TV. Thank you, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Thanks, everybody. Dun, dun, dun. The people of Obojima coexist with spirits which occupy a unique position in Obojiman society. Certain spirit behaviors have led Obojimans to at least place spirits in one of 3 categories that reflect their relationship with the physical realm. Silent spell plus still spell? What's still spell? That doesn't make sense. What? What's still spell? That doesn't make sense. Oh, no somatic components. Which one was it? Just talk and die. Sorcerer. Randy Radioactive, thank you so much for following on YouTube. Appreciate you. What's going on? Careful spell, distant spell. Oh, do you mean subtle spell? So you can just do subtle spell twice. Oh no, maybe not. Man. What? I'm a Pathfinder guy? Not okay, I got you. But so it takes away the verbal components and the somatic components. Got you. Smart. Smart. Cause what is it? OP. Power word kill. Oh, it's just verbal, that's why. In the new 5e, it's just verbal. Do you know what Raptoran are? They're a cool bird-like species from D&D 3.5 that you'll like. Are they like raptor people? Pretty much everyone was shocked after the summoner died just from the monologue. Yeah. Oh, that's freaking cool. That's hilarious, yo. I bet they freaked out. Cause was it a saving throw or nah? No, there's no saving throw. They just like... Man, that's great. That's amazing. I love it. That was really good. That's really good, Johnny. Spirits who can move back and forth freely between the planes are a fun plot device to tell some interesting stories. A spirit intermediary is a useful NPC as they can negotiate deals and give quests between the physical and spirit realms. Spirit go-betweens can set up adventures where the party is called on to help the spirits, or if the adventurers get trapped in the spirit realm, they can help guide them. What's going on over there? Nope. It's a mix of bird-like people with wings and stuff. Think birds of prey. You can find them on D&D. Oh, okay. The Raptoran? That sounds cool. Alright, what else we got? Everyday magic. Potions are always in demand. It's a part of everyday life. Folk magic, academic wizardry, witch covens. That's awesome. The farmer might use a potion of rabbit speed to finish the harvest. A traveling merchant whose cart broke a wheel could reach for a potion of liquid mending to make a quick repair. Okay. Raptorans fight for the skies against Avriels and Aarakocra. That sounds cool. Oh my god, the dog's going crazy. We're that's wild. Currency. Gold flower, sea petals, copper buds. Colloquially, they're just called flowers, petals, and buds. Okay. The exchange of money is an exchange of energy. The clink of guild coins is a sound that is pleasing to the ear. Coins that were not created by the Dawn Blossom Guild or those that lost the magic within them sound dead by contrast. Whoa. Okay. So copper buds, sea petals, gold flowers. So copper buds, small oblong ingot, 100 are a gold flower. Yeah, so copper, silver, gold. That's so cool. The sea petals are made of glass. Okay. I once ran a Witcher game for my players. The premise was that my players were dirty peasants on a quest to kill a Witcher. The moment when the villain just casually set them on fire by throwing a hand gesture was so memorable and traumatizing. Yeah, totally. Love it when players... I love when magic is used in a way that makes players respect it and fear it to a degree. Yeah, totally. Like, making it have, like, consequences, for sure, is a like, definitely. Oh, languages. Does it say where it says it has them somewhere? The common language. Both the common language of Obojima is Naku Naku. Torum is the favored language of the spirit realm. And then there's a bunch of first age languages. So there's the first age, the second age, the third age. Okay. Yo, this is wild. Wait, what? So the most recent thing that, so they're like a bunch of stuff happens like to the island. Like they don't really know for a long time. Some people arrive. A demon rises up. monarchies fall, humans arrive, elves are born, and then the most recent thing that has happened is, and this is like the whole the whole like the whole book is like written with this in mind, that this is the most recent thing that happened, and this is the place and time that we are, is that an earthquake and tsunami shook the island. A destructive earthquake and tsunami rattled the island and its people, causing mass damage across many regions and nearly destroying the town of Polwater. So that's where this thing called the corruption comes into play, and a few other things have started happening since the earthquake and tsunami. However, only like one side of the island is more affected than the other side of the island. And I think that's kind of cool too. So like that's the kind of whole like place and time that Obojima is, like, the book is looking at. Mostly gonna bounce back and forth while I chill. Thank you. Thanks, Honey Mocha. Appreciate it. Ooh. Oh, there we go. That was good. This is such a cool image. Are y'all seeing how cool this is? Like, check this out. Like, who doesn't want to, like, hang out here? Like, I want to hang out here. This sounds like a great time. Like, you know, anyone else? Like, this looks so cool. Technology. I want to play Obojima so much. Well, maybe after our maybe after Spelljammer, I'll do an Obojima one. I want to do Obojima on a live stream. That's what I wanted. I want to do like a short, like 8-session, 10-session Obojima live stream. I think that would be cool. Also, I want to do a live stream for what's it called? The One Shot Wonders, because they're coming out with that second book. Dibs on a spot in the Obojima game. Like, that would be so cool. Okay, what's next? Technology! The adoption of relics from the First Age into everyday lives of Obojimans is one of the things that gives the setting its unique flavor. A wizard with headphones might cast spells from a cassette instead of a spell book. A vending machine at a dangerous crossroads might provide a desperately needed healing potion to an injured traveler. A floppy disk might be the key to a hidden vault. This is so cool. I love it. Many relics from the First Age require power to run. Without gasoline, batteries, or outlets, Obojimans have had to find other ingenious methods to get them powered up. Certain spirits possess the ability to function like batteries or as a source of fuel known as whelming, and they are happy to lend their services for the right price. Alternatively, Obojimans can turn to magic. At some point in the island's long history, wizards discovered the spell Jolt, which can be used to power devices. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that right now. Yo, that's good. I got some tea. I also got some yerb. Boom. Oh well. Dibs. Is the music too loud? Too quiet? Can you hear the music at all? Just want to say thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? If worms had germs. Music is perfect. The music is fine. Awesome. Thanks. Thank you. It can be hard for me to tell. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Sahara. And I really appreciate you. Oh, I was going to look at that spell, Jolt. Okay, where are the spells? Or, should I... There we go. Spells. The book just looks so good. 179. Oh my god. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Jolt. Counter Spy? Jolt. It's a cantrip. Bards, sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, 1 action, 30 feet. Verbal and somatic. A jolt of electricity springs from your hand towards a creature you can see within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage. Alternatively, you can target a machine within range and temporarily turn it on, allowing it to function as if it were whelmed by a spirit or permanently enchanted. Machines targeted by this spell stay powered for 18 seconds before turning back off, 3 rounds. For a machine to function using this spell, it must still be in working condition. The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level, 11th level, and 17th level. So this spell can damage people, and it can also turn on the cool magic items that are found in this book. Can you feel me? Woohoo! This book is so good! Like, so check it out compared to... That's the player's handbook. They're approximately the same, how do I say it? Like, what is this? The same, 8.5 by 11-ish. Just like the Obojima book is just a tiny bit bigger, and thicker too. I think the paper is like definitely thicker, because how big is the player's handbook? 384. Like, that's the last number page in there. And then this is like 365 is the last page number in here. So yeah, they're roughly the same page count. You know, not the difference isn't that much. It just looks so good. Check that out. Yahoo! Back to the thing that I was doing before. Thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out. You know, if you're on Twitch, you know there's a bunch of ways you can like mess with the stream, right? There's all the different like chat commands, but then there's also a bunch of different channel point redemptions that you can use that'll like mess with the stream. And if you're like on your computer, you can like throw tomatoes and like stuff if using one of the things. It's pretty funny, and you can like throw like gifs and stuff at the screen. It's hilarious. All right. Did I just see a spin? Am I crazy? Someone did a spin. It worked. Sometimes I don't know if it works or not. So thanks for that. Yahoo! So first stage technology condition. So yeah, there's like these different conditions to use this technology. Working condition. Woohoo! This machine can be powered by a spirit or the jolt spell. Damaged. The machine won't work if whelmed by a spirit or targeted by the jolt spell, but could be fixed by making the appropriate skill checks. And then sundered. The machine is damaged beyond repair. Time to scrap it for parts. So there's like, so for Obojima, the real world comparison that they're going with is first age technology describes the real world era roughly of the 1980s. It's when analog tech was in the process of transitioning to digital. It's the era of cassette players and 8-bit video games. There are clunky computers, VCRs, action figures, and even automobiles. This is a pre-cell phone world. And then on guns, for the purest Obojima flavor, we suggest leaving guns out despite them existing alongside the technology described, but always it's up to you. So some of the examples that they have for the technology is there's like vending machines, there are cassettes, cartridges, VHS tapes, Instaprint cameras. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, this is a fun sentence. Original packs of film cards are hard to come by these days, but savvy alchemists have recently found a way to make new ones using silver dust and a bit of magic. Huh, that sounds so lovely. Alright, gotta destroy this real quick. And now, the corruption. So, come on. No! So, yeah, this is the corruption thing that I was talking about earlier. The corruption. Obojimans have noticed some odd things over the years, and being obojimans, they take it all in stride. But since the great earthquake and tsunami 3 months ago, there has been more chatter than usual. There's the typical grumbling among farmers, ever concerned about the well-being of their crops, and the worried talk from merchants about their wagons being slowed down. But there's more serious talk that has been drifting from the far side of Obojima, the eastern side, where rumors and strange tales of a growing corruption are beginning to spread across the island and get whispered by patrons in taverns and by travelers who cross paths on trails. The book proves that TTRPGs can be treated as a form of artistic expression, whether it be being on the level of artists creating those supplements or even on the level of individual storytelling as communication between DM and players. In any case, it's so lovely when the creator is passionate about their work. Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing about it. Doesn't matter if it's like, if it's this book, if it's this book, if it's your home game, if it's Dimension 20 or some other stream game, if the people who are doing it don't have love for it, a TV show, a book, anything, if the people that are doing the thing don't have love for it, then it's not going to be filled with love, and that will be apparent to people. And for some things that's okay, and some things that's not. And I think in TTRPGs and in D&D and gaming in general, you can tell when the love is there for something. You know what I'm saying? You get it. You understand what I'm saying. You get it. It's like such an amazing form of storytelling because everybody, the DM and the players, are both creator and audience at the same time, and it's so cool because there's like the part of it that we get to make our own stories together, but then there's also so many common adventures and modules and things out there that we also have this conversation of, what did you do when you fought Strahd? How did you fight the wolves? How did you mess with the goblin cave? Did you take Droop with you? How did, all of these different things from edition to edition to edition, and sometimes, with the anthology books, that carries from older editions to now, which is super cool too, and that's a cool way that like traditions have been passed on in D&D. Anyways, I'm here for a few hours talking Dungeons and Dragons and Obojima. Thank you all for stopping by, hanging out. I see in like 8 minutes there will be some ads coming up over on Twitch, so I'll be taking a little $5 when that happens. Appreciate you all. If you don't want any ads, throw me those the Jeff Bezos dollars. You get a free month if you have Amazon Prime to anybody. So thank you all so much. Appreciate you. All right, let's get back to it. So there's that corruption going on. For those who have seen the corruption zones with their own eyes, it is their testimony alone that is helping to spread the news westward. But obojimans are not wanderers by nature, so news is traveling slowly. The Eastern Witch Covens are reacting to its presence with a mixture of arcane fascination, metaphysical concern, and of course, devious witchery. And many of them are spending their time sampling the corruption and exploring its magical implications and arcane efficacy in their potions and brews. Man, that's a whole adventure right there. You can either be like, man, I think that adventure is being the witches. I think that adventure is the Witch Coven and how they deal with it. Man, it's so cool. The art is just so good. So they have all these different factions. The academic adventurers. So they're archaeologists, historians, archivists. That's cool. Is that why they are archaeologists, historians, archivists? Yeah, cool. The Courier Brigade, Knights of the Postal Service. An order of postal knights devoted to the safe delivery of parcels all across Obojima, no matter how dangerous the trip or remote the destination. Okay, that sounds like a great first level adventure right there. The Mariners Guild, Undersea Explorers. Whoa. These lodges serve as home and workshop for the divers of the guild. Wow. That's so cool. Society of Young Stewards, Youth Scouts. Youths all across Obojima are members of their local chapter of the Society of Young Stewards, an organization dedicated to teaching stewardship of nature and general good citizenship. This is great. I love it. What's a steward? Always a steward? Young Steward chapter names. Oh my god. That's a whole just being kids in Obojima. That would be a fun adventure. Oh my god. So you could have like a session 0, session 1 when they're younger as like a level 0, level 1 adventure where they're all youth scouts, or maybe some of them are youth scouts and 1 or 2 are some other people or things that the youth scouts encounter, and then the next like session 2, session 1 can be like years later and they're grown up and they have a story together. Little backstory. Sword schools, rival masters of the blade. Ooh, so you can become a pupil, you can train. A master's AC starts at 30? Whoa. Ooh, witches and covens. Hey, thank you, Perfect D&D Collection, for the follow on Twitch. Let's go. It's amazing. I love it. You get some stars. So we got covens. There's the Fishhead Coven. There's the Cloudcap Coven, the Patchwork Robe Coven, the Tall Hats, Crowsworn, and the League of the Gilded Gourd. So cool. Thank you so much. Here's the island. So there's different parts of the island. You know what I'm saying? Right? There's these different parts of the island here. Whoa. So there's 28 numbers on this map. So, and there's like the different regions. Oh, so there are vehicles. There's like hot air balloons, gliders, bicycles, motorbikes, scooters. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out, okay? I need you to hear me out. A witch coven on Vespa scooters. Yes? No? Yay? Nay? What do you think? I kind of like it. What would their names be? What would the witch coven name be? That would be so. And they're like mean girls too. Sorry, that's. I think it's funny. Okay. But so there are these different regions. Oh, and you can travel via. Via the Wandering Line, a train that makes stops all over the island, including several in the spirit realm. That's so cool. There's a train. There's a train, guys. This is great. 300 miles between the western coastline to the eastern beaches. All right. So there's Scooter Sisters. Ooh, Scooter Sisters is pretty good. Scooter Sisters is pretty good. So we have. There's the Gift of Shuratashi, which is this region here. There's the Land of Hot Water, which is this region up over here. Right? We have Mount Arbora, which is the mountain here. We have the Gale Fields, which is this right here. The Brackwater Wetlands over here. The Coastal Highlands over here. And then the Shallows is ringed by a reef known as the Shallows. So just like the whole thing around it is known as the Shallows. Cool. So now we're gonna talk about I'm gonna go on a break in a minute or two, like literally 1 minute or 2 minutes, and we'll talk about the different locations in these places. And I think it's gonna be fun. Okay, hear me out though. How's everybody doing tonight? Today? Does anybody know what time it is? Tool time! I'm gonna check. Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by and hanging out, saying hello. Awesome sauce. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? 4:11 Eastern. Yeah, it's 1:11 for me. You can see the time up there, of course. Cool. I got ads starting soon, like I said. So I'm gonna BRB. I'll be back in like 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Thank you all for hanging out with me. Have you played D&D today? Have you? You can get this hoodie if you want, or a t-shirt. It's pretty cool. I got a bunch of them. Check this out. Oh no. Come on. It's let me see. Yeah. So I got like this, have you played D&D today? There's also like the Hat of Concentration, I cast Fireball, roll for initiative, live, laugh, sneak attack. I even got mugs. Yeah, it's pretty awesome over at TTRPG Swag. I partnered up with them for some stuff, and we even got more coming out too soon. So go check it out. Yahoo! Have you seen any interesting movies lately? I'm playing D&D on Gripner tonight at 10. Have you seen any interesting movies recently? What the fuck? Come on, bro. Live will end in 5 minutes. Come on, I'm here. Just because you're not showing my live to anybody, like, that's kind of messed up. You know, but that's just me. You know? Sometimes I'm just like, bro, why are you not showing my thing to people? Don't tell me it's performing badly if you didn't show it to people. Or like, they be showing stuff to the wrong, like, people, man. Like, if the algorithm doesn't show it to the right 200 people, doesn't matter how good your video is, you are screwed. You know? But that's just me. Ba ba na 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 na. There we go. Yeah, so thank you all, like I said, for stopping by and hanging out. Let's get back into Obojima. 30 unique locations? Okay. That's dope. The Gift of Shuratashi. No, man, what are you talking about? That's cool. Oh. The Gift of Shuratashi is that, like, western field. Cool. I never played a gnome before, so a gnome fighter with 20 strength at level 1 is insane. Yeah, that is really insane. How do you have 20 strength at level 1? What the heck? Cool. Wandering encounters, wild horses, ambush. Oh, a sad little spirit. Wild boars, a vehicle's discovered, an awakened cat, some troubadours. Oh my god, these sound like super fun. A Daraglyph, cool. A witch. Yo, this sounds so cool. This is a nice wandering encounter table. I like that because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 stat blocks out of this, so that's only a third of them are like maybe combat or something. Like I like that a lot. That's a really cool thing. They are random generated characters. That sounds cool. Random generated characters. So in this area, so the area is called the Gift of Shuratashi. So it's number, and so there is actually on the map. Come on, there we go. Is can you see it? So here we are. Here's the Gift of Shuratashi. This whole like area here, and so this number 1 place. This place, the Coastal Divers Lodge, is over down here. And then what's number 2? Number 2 is the village all the way over here. So this whole thing is the Gift of Shuratashi. Holy cow! Because it's 1 through 8, so it's essentially all of this over here No, not this one. But all of this here is this area called the Gift of Shiratashi. Sounds pretty cool. Don't know about you. One of the 2 remaining divers' lodges is the Southern Branch, which is located in the Gift of Shiratashi. Like the other divers' lodges, the Southern Branch has a deep connection to the Clintock name. It was the renowned Captain Clintock who first established the lodge with the Mariners Guild in an abandoned Fisherman's Cliff dwelling decades ago, and the captain's eldest daughter, Paloma, now looks after the place. Though general interest in the ocean exploration has waned across the island, stalwarts who still heed the lure of the sea come to be drawn to the lodge. Along with Paloma, a handful of guild members live at the lodge, and at any given time there might be a handful of guests or researchers staying here as well. The lodge's position in the cliff wall has proved perfectly suited to ward off attacks from the Lionfish King's warriors. Okay, so that's nice that there's this whole like paragraph here gives a nice introduction. And they say in this book, it says earlier that all the information for a location before, like the paragraph before the tone and vibe, this thing and the paragraph here are what to share with players, but everything else is like for the dungeon master. I like how they like said that. They say that pretty clearly. Come on, bro. What you're killing me, Smalls. The good stuff. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, cool. So we have the Southern Divers Lodge is known for its aquarium. That's cool. Captain of the Pointu, Clintock himself is currently in residence while his submarine, the Pointu, remains in dry dock for repairs. I'm guessing that's what that is. Old feud. Captain Clintock and the Lionfish King have maintained a decades-long feud that accounts for much of the mayhem in the shallows during that time. Okay, that's hilarious. New menace. Corrupted fish folk from the eastern side of the island have begun encroaching on the domain of the Lionfish King. Paloma only recently encountered them when they attacked her ship. She managed to escape, but not before one of the attackers' darts struck her, secretly infecting her with the corruption. Oh no! I always like thinking about what type of characters I'd play with the presented world. It's almost half the fun on familiarizing myself with these settings. Yeah, totally, exactly. Yeah. I totally feel that 100%. Corruption research, okay. Resident member of AHA has been researching it, okay. Much to the discomfort of other lodge members. Oh, so here's Captain Clintock and Paloma. Figby is a boisterous personality who is quick to laugh and share in the laughter of others. So they give you 5 NPCs. Leo Beanie, the Navigator, Dahlia, the Apprentice Diver. Points of interest. Yep, it is the Pointo. The Pointo. The Pointu. The Pointo. Pointu. Especially for a free ever DM like me. Yep, exactly. I feel, yeah. Point 2. The Ogo Movogo. The lodge's closest neighbor is an enormous spirit that resembles a snail with a multi-spired shell that sparkles in moonlight. The spirit is called Ogomovogo, a fact that everyone who comes near it somehow spontaneously knows. The Ogomovogo seems to favor the lodge, and it is often found clinging to the cliff face close by. The lodge's resident naturalist, Figby, discovered that the spirit is often willing to transport people it trusts down to the seafloor. That's awesome. Multi-spired shell. Is it in the image here? No. Cool. Adventure hooks, missing diver, fish folk defector. The rare strobe fish. Transport the pointu. Rumors and legends. Okay. Taverns along the Gift of Shiratashi are abuzz with the chatter about a mysterious vessel that's been seen intercepting and driving off fishfolk raiders. The rumor credits the lodge, with most folks speculating that Captain Clintock is the unsung hero. The Coastal Divers Lodge connects to two of Obojima's looming dangers: the ongoing conflict with the fish folk of the Lionfish King's domain, and the threat posed by the corruption. The lodge serves as a great location to bring the adventurers in contact with either issue, or as a jumping off point to explore the shallows. It's nice that they give you that. That info. Matango Village. This place looks so cool. Is that a pig with a hat? Yo, that is a pig with a hat. Oh, there's this little mushroom spirits running along. Come on, man. And there's a little mushroom house and a mushroom hat. How do you not want to play here? This is adorable. Come on. This is great. It totally reminds me of Hatano Village, the name. Okay, man, Matango Village. Located in a damp, forested pocket in the western foothills of Mount Arbora is a village of mushroom farmers. Long ago, the farmers discovered a patch of woods so steeped in magic that the lichen and fungi they grew there have reached such extraordinary sizes, some being large enough to live inside of. And for generations, that is exactly what they've done. What was once an empty forest floor and canopy are now a sprawling with magnificent homes and businesses, all carved from the giant mushrooms the farmers planted so many years ago. And the tone and vibe is like festive, jovial, inviting, and magical. And this sounds like such a great place to start in Obojima, for sure. Now the important question regarding the setting, are there goblins? Let me see something once. I want to check out. So there are. Let me show you. I want to show you on the book in the book really quick. No, here we go. Some of the different races that the ancestries that you can be. So there's humans. And there is the Dara are a mysterious people that emerged from the forests 300 years ago, and they got this like Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball. This looks like a lot of Dragon Ball to me right here. And then it all and you can be one of these two different types. And then yeah, there's the blue and there's the red. And then this is what the elves look like, and they're like marked by spirits. You see they have that that mark there. And then there's the Nakudama, these like frog people. Yahoo! We have... and then there is some... The following section provides context for how existing D&D ancestries are represented on the island of Obojima. To play one of these existing D&D ancestries, you must either use the charts below to define your character's origins, or create a unique origin of your own design. So some of them look like so if you want to do a tiefling, you are a spirit that has been cast out of the spirit realm. You washed up on the coastline. You were once human, but you spent so long in the spirit realm you turned into a tiefling. Dwarves, your parents traded. Dara sculptor crafted a statue with such passion and love that the island imbued it with life. That's kind of cool. During the recent earthquake, a portion of Mount Arbora cracked open, releasing you and your people. Okay, I like that a lot. That's kind of cool. But then, 254. Yo, the book just feels good. Does that sound weird? So we have these companion spirits, right? Dude, this is wild. So you can get a little Game Boy spirit. There's different ones too. You can get these like aquatic animals, beasts, spirits, flying beasts, spirits, elemental spirits, specters, little floral guys, little what is it? He's a little radish. Look at him go, little radish guy. And then we got these like crazy creatures too, acorn crabs, barracuda, cat of prodigious size, all these crazy cool. Look at that deep angler, cuttlebug. Look at the cute little cuttlebug. We got demons, dragons. They got their own different versions of dragons. There's a dragon frog. We got dust bunnies. What the chunk was that thing? A field giant. Okay, it's just a gigantic platypus. The lionfish people, giant jellyfish, giant, like, check out all these kings. Ooh, the Goro, that's cool. We got harpies, a hill dragon, yo. It's like so many cool things. Howling people, the hunter, the hunter is the second of the 3 great beasts of Obojima. Yeah, no, we're gonna I need to write that down. Gotta write this down. The 3 great beasts of Obojima. Sounds cool. And then, whoa, just look at these things. These are so cool. Postal Knights. Look at the Postal Knight. That's lit. The frog people are so wholesome. Yeah. Seaweed Elemental. Sheep Dragon. Skeletal Fish. The Sky King is the first and eldest of the 3 great beasts of Obojima. So cool. That's the second one. Jumaga, the Sky Salamander, is the 3rd and youngest of the 3 great beasts. This is such good art. I love it so much. But yeah, look at all slimes, snowball spirits, soda slime. Look at all these things. These are so cool. Hey Sama, thank you so much for the subscription. You're amazing. Oh man, I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. That means the world to me. It really does. Stone whale. Whoa. It just flies. It's a whale that flies. What that's a thing from Zelda. That looks like those in which one was it? Ocarina of Time? Right? You had to kill all those those beetles? That's totally what it looks like. These things. Oh my god. Check this out! Thank you, Sama. I love the Discord too. I'm trying to do some more stuff with the Discord. So please check it out. If you're watching and you're not in Discord, y'all should all be in Discord, like for sure. Even as a Grognardy OSR DM. See, but here's the thing, there's so many things that we can all learn from each other, man. It's crazy. Cause I definitely have learned some stuff from OSR people. There's like some things that I like to do. What is this? Do you see this little dude? Look at this little guy. Cool. And then it goes over like some of the mysteries. There's a bunch of different stuff. Like it has a whole section on the mysteries, the histories, and more. The following chapter is for Game Masters only. For all you players who are intrigued to read this section on the mysteries of Obojima, heed this warning. And is this the last section of the book? No, there are some adventures too. So yeah, if you read that, you are now a game master. No going back. Get behind that screen. Exactly. So I mean, like, yeah, there's goblins if you want there to be goblins. Back to our original question. So Heron, are there goblins? Yeah, of course there's goblins, man. But do you need, you gotta do what you gotta do. Know what I'm saying? So the reputation. There's the mushroom clans. The farming community is jovial and kind to one another. Each week, the villagers gather in the center of town where they swap stories, share new ideas, discuss whose gourmet mushrooms are the most coveted, and after a bountiful harvest, they host their mushroom market where buyers come from all around to purchase the latest flush of mushrooms. The quaint town is also known for its truffle festival, which sees eager truffle hunters from all across the island flooding into the nearby woods. Running my first in-person game since 2020 tonight. So excited. Yeah, that's awesome. It's so fun running in person. I do, my home game luckily is in person. I'm very happy for that. Farmers of Matango Village. We got the Matsutake Gang, the Red Chanterelles, the Raishi clan, and the Porcini family. Am I saying that right? The Reign of the Truffle Prince. This is hilarious. Been running this group since 2002? Yo, that's awesome. That's a long time. That's pretty good. I'll be running my first online game ever in 2 weeks and I have no idea how I'll do. You'll be fine. You'll be great. Remember, just ask us any questions you got. We will gladly help. Everybody in that Discord will gladly help. Like, for sure. Yo, this is wild. I love Dadbot. Got him. Every year, people from... Hey, if you're watching over on Twitch, make sure to check in and stuff so you can help Trim gain some more experience points. Has everybody, has first, second, and third gotten taken? Yep. But if you haven't checked in yet, check in. The Reign of the Truffle Prince. Nice. NPCs, the current Truffle Prince, Myron the Lickin' Sage, and Chogo.
Trip says thank you Saharan for checking in. I gained 1 XP and I now have 117 XP total. Only 100.
Why can't I hear it? Can you hear the voice? Did y'all hear the voice? Did y'all hear that? The Elder Spirit, Rogora, called the Matango Woods its home for centuries. You can? Okay, you heard it? Okay, that's fine. I don't know. It's okay if I don't hear it. Did you, was it too loud? It said that the spirit found respite here after it fought the Great River Mu and lost. While injured, after recovery, Rogora decided to stay. Since then, the woods have slowly become infused with the magic, shaping to its liking and producing an abundance of its favorite food, mushrooms. That's awesome. It was a little low, but I heard it. Okay. I'll bring it up for next time. Thank you. Who checked in? Sama, did you check in already? That would, I turned up the volume a bit. If someone else checks in, we can check the volume. Marvolio Chanterelle. Oh my god. Mama Amala. How do I do that? If you go to it's a channel point redemption called check-in, daily check-in. Nice. Found it. Points
Trim
of
says,
interest.
thank you the Sama for checking in. I gained 1 XP and I now have 118 XP total. Only 182 until I hit Ranger level 2.
Okay, the volume was just so low I couldn't hear it. That's what it was. Is it the music too much? Should I go back to the chill music? I don't know if y'all noticed. Yeah, so essentially what's happening is one time on stream I made a level 1 ranger. I got the whole character sheet, and so what happens is every time someone checks in or claims first, second, or third for the stream, Trim gets an extra experience point. And so every time I put it in, because first level to second level is 300 experience. So once we get 182 more experience points, I'll level them up on stream, and we'll keep hopefully leveling up, and it'll take a while, but it'll still be fun, and I look forward to doing this with all of you. It's super fun. Okay, let's see. Points of interest. The mushroom houses. That's so cool. Pigpen. The aptly named Pigpen is the communal home and facility of a local guild of pig farmers. That's awesome. Moss Boiler. The outdoor food stall is home to local delicacy called moss boil. Takes the normally inedible laughing moss and turns it into a deliciously complex and springy faux noodle dish. Cool. The famed dish was created by the owner and chef of the Moss Boiler, Rococo, a large bipedal beetle and spirit and collector of odd ingredients. Since the humble shop was established a year ago, Rococo has enjoyed the fame of a local celebrity, but in recent months has struggled to keep up with the demand his fame has created. Oh. It'd be like that sometimes, bro. Oh no. Did I freeze? Did I freeze, y'all? Or nah? Not frozen? Okay, cool. It was just the stream avatars is freezing. Why? See if that does it. Okay. Cool. So it wasn't frozen, it was just the stream avatars that were frozen. I wonder how long it was like that. But there are kind of a lot of you, so thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Okay, so we did the Moss Boiler, Adventure Hooks, Mushroom Raiders, Angered Spirits. Moss doesn't grow on trees. Ooh, Rococo, the owner of the Moss Boiler, is in desperate need of more laughing moss. His famous dish requires a heap of the uncommon potion ingredient, and he's dangerously low in supply. Those willing to hunt down the elusive moss can trade for any one ingredient from his curated collection. That sounds cool. And you can join the truffle hunt. That sounds like a fun adventure. So like each location's got a few adventure hooks. That's nice. More listening than watching as I edit my house rules for DCC, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, it did it again. Why aren't you? It's not like my computer's going crazy. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it keeps freezing. All right. Global. Just for a second. All right. Let's see how this goes. Sorry about that. Thanks, everyone. No, that didn't do it either. Dang. Saharan, thank you so much. It's fine. Most of us are here because of the good stream. Avatars are just cosmetic. Thank you for the reminder. I really appreciate that. And I'm just going to turn it off. Cool. Awesome. Let's get back to it. Some water. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Alright, let's do this. Quaint Okiri Village. Quaint, charming, and idyllic, Okiri is a farming village in the gift of Shiratashi, nestled in the rolling hills between a modest wood and a lazy river. It's a place where everyone knows everyone else. So where's this? Where is number 3? Between rolling hills, between a wood and a lazy river. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's like right here. I don't know. Come on, man. It's like I can't do it right now. But it's on this river that comes out of the mountain. That's kind of cool. Or like near the river that comes out of the mountain. Like, where are we at? Number 3 here. Yeah. So number 2 was over here, and then now number 3 is over here on this big old map. Yeah. So number 1 was on the Divers Lodge was down here. Matango Village is over 2. Number 2 over here, and then 3 Okiri Village right here. Awesome. Cool. It's a place where everyone knows everyone else. The river, which flows south from the Mount Arbora, intersects with the east-west road, placing Okiri on a crossroads. Travelers frequently pass through the village, bringing news from the outside world. But generally, Okiri has remained somewhat insulated from the larger dangers that lurk in the vast expanse of the Gale Fields, just beyond the farmland. Though small, Okiri boasts a diverse population with generations of Nakudama, humans, and elves calling the village home. The history of the village stretches back to the earliest days of the Nakudama age, which then, like today, has been the stomping grounds for a variety of nature and beast spirits. Compared to other villages of similar size, Okiri supports quite a large amount of trade. The village is perhaps best known for its sheep dragon herders who shear the wool to craft a variety of goods, such as woolly hats, sweaters, cloth, and blankets. Other villagers grow a variety of vegetables, fish on the river, or ply their trade as craftspeople. Sounds lovely, not gonna lie. Oh, what? Okay, so that froze up too. Where are we? There we go. I was like, wait, what? Here. This is what I was reading. Oh my god. I was like, what the heck? I didn't even notice that. You said it's giving Hot Spring Island? Yeah. And so it said it was 300 miles, I think, across, right? Is that what it was? 300 miles? Doo doo doo. Locations. Getting around the island. Regions. There is almost 300 miles between the quaint western coastline to the dangerous eastern beaches. Doo 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 doo. Awesome. Yep, it froze. Dang. So I'm not freezing, but my window is freezing. That's not fun. Yeah. Okay. I know, right? This is crazy. I'm not sure. Let me see. I can quit this. I can quit this. I can quit. Yeah. What? Oh, that's what's going on. I know why it's doing that. I know why. But I don't know where. Um, Let me see. No. Oh my god. Oof. No, there we go. Okay. jeez. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so it's my computer is like low on space. So that's why. So just give me a second. Sorry. I'm moving some things around. Okay. All right. Window. Oh. Was it the backtrack maybe? Man, I bet you that was weird. Tell me some of your hey Sama, if you're still there, tell me some of your house rules for DCC. I would love to hear them. Okay. Depends on the avatar. Are we bending elements or riding pterodactyls? That's pretty funny. I feel it. Okay. I wonder. Okay, I'm on Okiri Village. And then um actually um hmm. What the heck? What is happening? So, like, streaming fills up my computer? That makes no sense. I'm not recording anything. At least DadBot is still working. Can you hear me? Is my mic on at least? My webcam is there. Is this going? Free up space to continue. Fucking. At least Dad rules for wizards to make scrolls. We can hear you. We can see you. Awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Picking locks and disarming traps. Oh, Bob World Builder does stuff for DCC also. Slot-based encumbrance system. Race and class combos. Gold for advancement. That's cool. Are you streaming on AOL? I know, man. It's crazy. I don't. It's for some reason why like. Is it? It's like filling up my computer. That's so weird. Let me see what's going on. There's this. People on YouTube. People, yeah, there's people. I got people everywhere. Thank you all. Yeah, so that's frozen. Clear your memory cache. In what? What do you, Johnny? In what thing? I'm on a Mac, by the way. Like, I don't understand why. Yeah, like it's just like I have less than a gigabyte available. Like that's crazy. There's 500 gigabytes on this thing. Like that makes entirely no sense. Yeah, there's fucking my gods. Yeah, it's super strange. If you get a critical hit, you can not crit to get an additional attack on a different enemy in range. That's cool. I don't use opportunity attacks. I deal with encumbrance. Ignore it. I feel it. Skyrim bug has been given to you. Yeah, exactly. So you can see me. Is my camera is all good, right? It's just that that thing is frozen. And like the chat is moving, that like scroll thing is working, that says the ads are up there. Like, is that all? Okay. How do I clear the cache? Tools. Clear browser caches within specific applications. I guess. I wonder. I don't even know. I want to check something out once really quick. You know, so what I gotta do is I gotta stop streaming on you. Let me stop streaming on YouTube and see what that